Plaintiff Sheila Raines says the defendant is her son, and she feels guilty because she hasn't been a good role model. Sheila claims she was addicted to crack cocaine, and as a result, spent 2 years in prison. And the defendant eventually became a heroin addict. Sheila's suing her son for an unpaid loan. Defendant Joshua Hill says in high school, he started messing with pain pills, and once those became too hard to find, he started using heroin. Joshua claims he's been sober for a year, and he insists Sheila forgave the loan she's suing for today.
Start with you.
Well, first of all, I want to say I love my son. I hate that it's come to this, but I feel somewhat guilty because I've not always been a very good role model for him. I got mixed up with the wrong guy, introduced me to some bad things some years ago, crack cocaine, to say. And long story short, I went to jail, enrolled myself into a class, and I've been clean.
In jail?
Yes, sir. And I've been clean ever since. That's
How long
10
has
years.
that been?
10 years.
Good.
And it's been rough.
How long were you on drugs?
For almost 7 straight.
How old was your son then?
He was 2.
Defendant.
3.
2?
Yes.
So from age 2 through 9,
Yes.
you were neglectful of him?
Yes.
Was he ever removed from the house?
He was.
For how long?
For almost 2 years. The 1 year that I was doing the time, the 6 months, and then I was in work release. And then the day that I got out of jail, the day I got out, I got the kids, I got them back. I mean, it was a struggle. We lived in a hotel where I, begged them to let me stay and work, and that's how I kind of started establishing myself again, and just started
How many
over.
children?
I have 3.
What are their ages?
Michael is my oldest. He's now 27, going to be 27, and my daughter's 19, going on 20.
His name isn't Michael.
Joshua.
Okay.
He's the middle.
Got it. In your opinion, how's he doing?
I think that he's doing really well now, but when he started high school, he started experimenting. He started messing with pills, and then pills led to what I think is the worst drug you can do. I mean, not that any's better than the other, but it's just an epidemic with the heroin. It's scary.
All right, sir, let me get some background from you.
Despite all of our upcomings, a rocky start, I love my mom the most. I mean, we've had a great life.
Good.
My sister, my brother, we've never wanted for anything or
Good.
had to ask. We had it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
In high school, I started messing around with pain pills, and it escalated quick to heroin.
How quick?
Pretty quick. I mean, as soon as I couldn't get a hold
6
of
months, 1
pain
year?
pills, at least a year.
Okay. What type of pills did you start out with?
Watson's,
What are
Vicodins,
those? There's
Vicodin.
one. Oh, Vicodin.
Yes, sir.
Then what?
Well, I mean, just whatever.
Nothing
opioids I could
else
really get a hold
between
of.
Vicodin and heroin?
Oh, yes. Whatever opioids. Like I tried morphines or Roxy. I started doing heroin because I couldn't find it, and heroin was always there. I mean,
And cheaper?
yeah, definitely cheaper, but it comes with a price, I guess you'd say.
Severe addiction?
Yep.
Is the addiction more severe than pills?
It's kind of the same. I said pills are almost worse because they trick you into thinking that you got it. They think it's better. They make you think it's prescribed, so it's better, but it's
Got it, because this comes from the pharmacy.
It's the same thing,
So
right.
it shouldn't be that bad.
All right.
So I can take it, and it's only pills. It's not, you're not sticking anything in your arm, so it's not that bad. And you think you're safe, but instead you get addicted, and from there, that addiction turns to heroin, which is cheaper and more readily available, I think, isn't it? More accessible
Definitely. It
to
was
get
there
heroin.
all the time. You could always get that.
Huh?
They say, yes, sir, you could always get heroin. Could have got that from the beginning if that's the way I wanted to go, but yeah, it's definitely there readily.
But pills, that type of addiction is less painful, because with heroin it's very painful. You go through a lot of physical changes, the sweating, the soreness of the entire body, vomiting, right?
Yes, sir.
So do you do all that with opioid pills?
We would have got to the point, yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I just wanted the public to know what the young folks, older folks, and whoever, what they have in store for them when they think they can pop Vicodin, Roxy's, Oxycontin, and the other, and think that since it's coming from a pharmacy, it's going to be all right. All right. Thank you for informing us. And have you overcome that addiction?
Yes,
and
sir.
so when?
It's August 2016.
How? That's over a year. Good.
It was a couple things I decided in my life. I feel like everybody comes to a point where they have to decide, is this what they're doing?
Hit bottom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess, yes, sir. You decided, is this the path I'm going? And I decided it wasn't. I decided I would like to see a baby smile and also feel that smile, feel pride or feel happy because of the baby smile.
Good. All right. And tell me about the loans you're suing them for.
Well, Josh needed some money. His transmission went out on his car, and I've never really been able to help out very much financially, unfortunately. So I did have a little bit of money put back from my taxes, and I loaned it to him.
When?
It was February of this year, February 6th.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And he acknowledged that he owed it to me, but he just kind of gives me the runaround about it.
When was he to repay it?
Just, just start paying me back. It really didn't happen.
Now it's in February. How much has he paid you? Anything?
No.
Obviously, you're suing him for $22.86. And
Right.
last time you spoke with him about it, what has he said?
He said, I get paid tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what he said the last few times.
All right, sir.
She dismissed. She told me that I didn't have to pay the loan because she knew I was in my I lost my job.
When did she tell you that?
Well, I lost my job in March, so it at least was.
You would remember when somebody tell you don't owe it anymore.
Right.
When they go from 2,200 to zero, you remember that day. Go ahead, sir. You don't remember
Around
when
May.
she told you no longer have to pay?
Around May, sir.
Around May?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, did you ever tell him that?
No.
How can you prove it?
Well,
Give me the scenario. Where were you at? What was said?
we was texting on the phone. I told her about how I lost my job and what had happened, and she took pity on me, I guess.
Okay?
I should have got it in writing, I guess, but
You don't have those texts?
no, sir.
Ma'am, that never happened? You don't have any texts with the exchange of conversation regarding the loan?
I do, but nothing to do with
Let's see
me
what you
forgiving.
have then.
Thanks.
February 14, you have highlighted. Calm down, Mom. I'm working. I get paid tomorrow, and I'll give you something then. But none of it came at any point. So, sir, she has evidence that gives me the belief that she's met her burden of proof, and that is preponderance of evidence. You have no evidence to refute it. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I love you, bro.